everyone, this is Gronax Aurelius of the Light Eye Shadows. That's right, no longer a part of the Horny Herons. We basically moved and made a fresh clean slate on our corp, and basically been part of the founding of an alliance called Negative Waves. We're basically operating in nullsec, so awesome. Well, one of my last EvE videos I was asked to do a video on logistics. Now, I unfortunately don't have access to Tech 2 logistics ships. Excuse me. I am, however, very close, as I've basically been training Slowcat. I just don't have is the logistics skill, which I can have in about a day or two. Basically, the only reason I need logistics for is for my triage training, which will take me about a month just to get the module. But that's that. I do have basically all 5 on remote shield, remote armor, and cap transfers and all that stuff on sub-capital level. So, like, if I did go for a Logi, getting Logi 5, I'd be maxed out already, because I've already got good cap skills, fitting skills, all that stuff. So, that's that. So, let's get started. So, first we got the Scythe, basically one of the 2, what I'd call skirmish Logi, designed to go fast, run alongside fast-moving fleets and keep up, as the same as the Ogora, except for armor. Unlike the Exocor, unlike the Ogora and the Osprey, which even when micro-warp fitted are freaking slow. So generally I afterburn fit them with slow-moving shield/armor fleets. So we got 3 remote shield transfers, Meta shield extenders, some capture charge, info, micro-warp. We have a projected ECM because it provides more sensor strength bonus, 120%, compared to, let's say, where is it later? 96%. Basically, just put it on your designated sensor buddy, and he'll do it to his one, and then that one will do it to you, and you'll have big sensor strength to help make you a bit more resilient against ECM and being jammed. More capture charge in low slots, EM rig and a field extender, EM rig to bring up the resist hole, and we've got cap control circuit. Now it's cap stable at 41.1%. Drones for whoring on kill nails, Logi drones to for that. Oh shit, my FC needs more reps for some reason. Stuff like that. Exocor, basically the same principle. Triple remote armor wrap, cap charges, micro-warp drive, remote ECCM, sorry. Damage control, 2 energized adaptive nanomembranes, an explosive hardware to bring up the resist hole, an 800 plate, cap power relay, 3 cap control circuits, cap stable. They should be armor bots. I don't know why I put shield ones there. And basically both these are designed to go fast, with fast moving shield and armor fleets to their respective fleets. Then we got the Osprey, remote cap transfers, and remote shield boosters, and we've got afterburner fitted because they're slow with a micro-warp drive anyway, like by comparison to the others. So basically afterburn them with a slow moving shield fleet, sensor booster for better scan resolution, so you can lock your friendlies quicker, get reps on them quicker. Power diagnostic systems, because you don't need capture charge anyway with these fits, but I went with power diagnostic systems because it increases your shield hit points by 5% per module. Stacking penalties, obviously. EM rig to reduce the hole, and 2 field extends. Basically, because they're slower, You can build them tankier because they get cap stability by doing cap chains with your cap buddies. So you can build them tankier because they're slower anyway, so they're going to be usually stuck at point blank with enemy fleets, with your fleet or something, or you might be sniping, but if you are in a brawling group, you're going to be in the thick of it where you're going to need as much effective hit points and resistance as possible. And also, basically, the cap transfers may also make it very hard to neutralize. Drones for whoring, and the same concept with the Agora. 2 remote cap transfers, 3 remote armor reps, afterburner, sense booster, remote ECCM, sorry, damage control, energized adaptive nanomembranes, explosive hardener, 800 plate tech 2. And instead of having 2 of these, we put, basically because we got cap transfers so it can be cap stable, is reactive armor hardener. Basically puts 4 blocks of 15% resist in each resistance, and it will move those blocks of resistance to whatever incoming damage is. So if you up to 2. So basically, if you're taking primarily EM and then secondary thermal from like lasers, 3 blocks will go to EM, 1 block will go to thermal. So you'll have 45% EM, 15% thermal. The downside is if you come across projectile weapon fleets where most of their ammos do 3 different damage types, or missile boat fleets where if the FC knows you're using reactive armor hardeners, can order the fleet to basically load for mixed ammo, because you might have a volley of kinetic explosive hit you. You've all of a sudden got 2 blocks in kinetic and explosive, none in EM thermal. EM thermal volley hits you with no bonus resist, and then the hardener switches to the EM thermal, kinetic explosive hits, no bonus resist towards that. So that is the downside to the reactive armor hardener, but otherwise, if you're not having that issue because of the particular fleet comp you're up against, it's amazing. Kinetic pump to bring up the kinetic resist a bit with the and 2 Trimarchs and drones for whoring. Right, on to broadcasts settings. Now your history, I'm going to go here to the options and go broadcast settings, and you're going to have need armor, need capacitor, and need shield checked only. Change the colors to as you desire. I like blue for shield, green for armor, and yellow for capacitor. So if someone broadcasts they need shield, they'll broadcast, it'll show up here in the broadcast history. You can lock the target and get reps on him. Same as if you're in an armor logi, you'll see this, you'll see need armor broadcasts, or because with the Osprey and the Agora, if you have the right amount of capacitor skills, you'll be cap stable with 1 transfer active between you and your cap buddies, which means you have 1 spare, which means you keep that in reserve for if one of your lodges gets neutered, all the other lodges can then chuck their cap transfer on him and make him very hard to neut out and stuff like that. Or basically you're running, like for example with the Agoras, you got laser fleet, he's running low on capacitor, you can broadcast for cap like so. But ideally, if you're in a shield fleet, you want to disable your armor broadcast so that people don't miss it. If people misclick it, you won't see it, and vice versa for if you're in a armor fleet where you don't want to see shield. That's pretty much it. If you're interested in joining us, because we are operating in nullsec, is the Lidai Shadows. Minimum skill point requirement is 15 million skill points at the moment, but don't be afraid to contact anyway, even if you're below that, because we'll just have a discussion with you as to how focused your skill points are in a particular, and whatever they're particularly focused in, and might be able to get you in anyway. Stuff like that. You must have a sufficient way of income. If you don't worry about it too much, because we can help you with how to do that, basically, because we have operating at nullsec, so there's many ways of making quite a lot of ISK. PvP is a requirement, so like if you're doing ratting or PvE or Careberry related stuff during fleet ops, you will be warned. Second time you will basically, well, if you've heard the term going on safari, then, well, you know what that means. If you don't, well, don't show up on fleets and be PvE, and you'll find out what safari is on your second warning. Third time you're out of corp. So like, it's pretty strict alliance, but it's fair. Like, you'll have your fleet ops, you'll have to be on the fleet ops, and if and there's plenty of downtime to make your escort doing personal things and stuff like that. But it's amazing. So if you're interested, just contact either myself, Granax Aurelius, or Bacchus for application at Light Eye Shadows. And I think the other two recruiters is Krella Bloodboobs and Jürgen Vernheimen. Also, if you're also interested in just asking some questions from all of us instead of doing like a private conversation, just join I think it's Light Eye Shadows pub dot. Actually, I'll double check. I'm on even though I'm on the test server, but I'm pretty sure it exists. I think it's Light Eye Shadows pub dot. Yeah, it is. So if you just join our public channel, you can have a conversation with us about joining. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, I'm a Logi scrub because I don't actually Logi in our fleets, so don't go like screaming at me in the comments like, "Oh, you're a scrub Logi," because I know I am. But this was just to give you a basics on how to set up your basic Logi with your broadcasts, and just basic idea of how to fit a logistics ship. So just please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get some more videos out as soon as possible because, well, I haven't put any videos up in the last month because the internet was capped out and stuff. So I'll see you guys soon.